Well, fishers, how inconsistent has the fishing been over the last week? Biggest hassle we've got this time of year is probably a bit earlier than normal. We've got these scud storms coming through, really weird weather patterns, up and down, blowing, all that sort of stuff. Hasn't affected the rivers that much, but certainly affected the impoundments. But all that aside, we're still getting some pretty good reports from Dart. When the weather's good, and you don't get blown off the water, by all means go and do a bit of trolling up there. Plenty of yabbies still to be had up there from all reports, and they're getting a few nice trout. Casting, trolling, doesn't seem to matter. 20 foot down seems to be the go there though, so using lead line, downriggers, anything of that nature will cover the options pretty well. All the streams are still fishing okay. Some are dirty, some are high, some are low, but you'll find something that fishes well down there without too much trouble at all. Hume Weir, huge amounts of redfin coming out of it. The reddies are there in big numbers at the moment. A lot of little ones. You'll get 30, 40, 50, 60, even up to 80 for the day. You might only get to keep 5, 10 or 15 out of those. If they're a reasonable size, obviously they will be if you're going to keep them. And these fish are all being caught on little yabbies, shrimp if you can get hold of them, anything of that nature. Haven't heard of any getting caught on jigs or bobbers or anything over the last few days, but not to say they aren't. There's been the occasional yellow belly getting caught, but people aren't out there chasing yellows at the moment because the redfin seem to have got everybody fired up and they're out chasing reddies. Most of the redfin that are keepable size are around that 25 to 35, 40 centimetre, quite nice fish. So hunt around, you'll find them without too much trouble at all. Mulwala, in amongst all the wind and all that sort of stuff, if you do a bit of trolling down there, you should do some good, or get some good results without too much trouble at all. This is surface lure time. Go and give the surface lures a real flogging down at Mulwala at the moment. I reckon you'll be majorly surprised. You'll pick up some really good fish doing that, and you'll have a lot of fun, of course. Murrumbidgee River, Old Man Creek, they're fishing really well, have done for quite a while now, and like I say, the windy conditions, that generally don't affect that too much. Barometric pressures obviously do, and the moon phases do, but look, it's still fishing okay. Water's clear enough, high enough, put your boats in, walk the bank, doesn't really matter. Getting some really good results out of there. Blowering Dam, when you can get up to Blowering Dam, the skiers are starting to come home a little bit now. There's a lot of boats and a lot of campers still up there, but mind you, most of them got blown away a week or so ago because of all the wind and the hassles they've had up there. These weather conditions, like I say, are pretty harsh. One thing I will recommend though, if you're out on the water, especially in an impoundment, and you're fishing, don't hold your rods in the air, put them down, wait till the lightning goes, and then your chances of not getting struck by lightning are pretty high. But if you hold the rod up there, you're going to get hit, I can tell you, sooner or later. It has happened many a times and will happen again. Shumat River's high, hard to fish. Burrinjuck, getting some good reports out of there. The fish are still out in deeper water, only about 20 feet down, but they're in about 40 to 60 feet of water. Shrimp, little yabbies, anything of that nature will do the job. Or small blades, soft plastics, any of that nature, covering it nicely. Wangler, pretty good, still happy with Wangler Dam. Abercrombie, Lachlan Arms are better than Main Basin at the moment. Now, if you're heading down the coast, I've got a few reports from down there. Nearly all the estuaries from Bermagui, Narooma, Ulladulla, all through that area, are all really high and dirty and really tough to fish. Be a week or two, maybe even 2.5 weeks before you'll see any real clarity back in the water there, because there's some pretty heavy rain down there. Lots and lots of prawns around, so that'll get everybody excited for when it does clean up a little bit. So it looks quite promising. Well, this is the Compleat English Fishing Report for this week, and we'll catch you again next week.